Hello guys, it is I, voiceover Naachi. I debated with myself for a very long time if I should not do a proper intro for you guys, but then I remembered how long it takes me to do my makeup and I decided, no, it's just another voiceover. Good to see you guys. Today we are doing a drawing where I compare how I draw female characters to male characters. I hope you guys are interested in this topic. I saw another YouTuber talking about it and I wanted to try it for myself. I will have the YouTuber linked in the description below and maybe also on screen somewhere here because I forgot their name, sorry. But yeah, let's jump right into the topic. We are starting out with drawing a female character, and what I do with the characters is that I draw both of them exactly the same, same pose-ish, same hair, same clothes, and so on. So you can just see how I draw the differences to portray a female character and a male character. There is 4 major things I'm looking at when I'm drawing a character. It is the eyes, the nose, the jawline, and the neck. So those are the things I'm mostly focusing on to make sure that I'm drawing either a female character or male character. Everything else is, for me personally, not as important. So for a woman, I in general try to do a more round shape of the face in general. The jawline is a lot shorter, also the chin is a lot shorter. We have a cute little nose and in general bigger eyes in comparison to men. Overall, when it comes to the shape of the eyes, I try to give men more squinty eyes. They are a little bit longer and not as round and wide. I try for females to give them eyelashes. I personally like drawing very big eyelashes, but not everyone likes that. But in general, I would say it's nice when you have a cartoony style to give female characters eyelashes and maybe don't give male characters eyelashes, because that turns out to look very feminine very easily, especially in an anime, manga, or comic style. For both artworks, I decided to also color them just so you can see if there's any difference in coloring. I personally don't think there's a lot of difference in coloring. I overall try for females to work a little bit smoother on the skin, so it just looks more soft, more smooth, more feminine in general. And for men, I just put maybe a little bit more reflection into the face overall. There's a little bit more highlight, there's a little bit more shadow, but overall I feel like in the coloring itself there is not that much of a difference. But you can be the judge of that. I just personally noticed, or I feel that there's not that much of a difference. For both characters, I decided just to draw a random design of a elf-ish character. You can see there is some pointy ears, and I tried to do a little bit more of a fantasy outfit, and that's basically it. I didn't want to do a full video on bodies yet, but I might be doing that in the future if you guys are interested. Overall, as I said, you can see for the female, I drew very big eyes, small, tiny nose, some very full lips, and a very round face shape. The only thing that I don't like about the female character is I think I drew her eyebrows a little bit too big. The eyebrows itself is not the problem, but they ended up being very dark because of the colors I chose. So her eyebrows look a little bit thick, which makes her look a little bit more masculine than I wanted her to. But I think it's still in the realm of being okay and passable as a female. After that, I start with the male, and you can see the pose didn't end up quite being the same, but I tried to at least be somewhat close to it. I try for the male to have smaller eyes. The face shape is a lot more square and also longer in general. You can see the jawline is thinner and the chin is a little bit longer and pointier than for the female. For the hairstyle, I did exactly the same as for the female, and you can see that his eyebrows are even thicker than the ones of the female. I overall also tried to make the neck a little bit wider, but it's quite hard to see in that picture, so maybe I should have chosen a different hairstyle. But if we should do a follow-up video to this where I talk about bodies, maybe I can talk a little bit more in depth about it then. In general, I try to make the mouths for men a little bit longer. They are not as full as for females. You can see the female has a very small but round lip shape, where I also try to give her some lips in a rosy color so it looks more feminine. For the men, I try in general to not do that. Obviously, I know men also have lips, and I try to put a little bit shading underneath it, but I'm trying to stay away from colors that are too pink or warm because I don't want it to end up looking too feminine. In general, I would advise to always look at proper real-life references of men and women, not anime, not manga, but like in general, looking at proper portraits of people to get an understanding of how different face structures work. As soon as you found an understanding for that, you can apply that to your art style and get a nice difference between how you draw men and women. Please also notice that this is just how I do it. None of this needs to apply to you. If you want to keep it a little bit more simple, or if you have like totally other tips and tricks how you do it, that is totally fine. I just wanted to show you guys how I do it, and I thought maybe it might help some people to get a better understanding of what the differences are when drawing characters. This is basically the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope I see you guys in a new video very soon. Please like and subscribe, and I see you for the next video. Bye bye.